Hi there, welcome to this video where we will try and understand what is a web service. Let's consider a simple definition of a web service. A service which is delivered over the web. Is that a complete definition? Think about it. So if I deliver a service over the internet, over HTTP, does it really become a web service? You might be using a lot of web applications, right? Facebook, Twitter, your shopping applications, wide variety of applications. Are all of them web services? Let's consider to-do application that I have built. This application helps you to log in, log out, and try and manage your to-dos. You can add new to-dos, delete existing ones, and also update the to-do information. This is a simple web application which is built using Java and Spring MVC frameworks. Is this a web service? Let's consider a situation. A friend of mine, he's building a social application. Let's call it something like Facebook, right? So he wants to add the features to manage to-dos into his application. He wants to reuse some of the functionality from our to-do application which we have built. Will he be able to use the application as it is? The current application as we have built it delivers HTML output. HTML is a format which is designed for rendering data on the screen, on the browser. HTML supports, like, I want my menus here, I would want this data, I would want these buttons on my screen. I can use HTML to design that kind of stuff. HTML is not really a format which is designed for application to application interaction. My friend does not want to give up so easily. He says, okay, the output that you are delivering in, it's not consumable by my application. So what are the other options that are present? He comes to me and tells me, hey, haven't you really designed your application very well? Your application is really having well-defined layers. You have a web layer, you have a business layer, and a data layer. Can I reuse this stuff from your business layer? The output from your web layer is HTML. I cannot use it. But can I reuse your business logic? He comes to me and says, okay, can I create a jar with your business logic and reuse that stuff? That's a good option, right? Think about it. He wants to create a jar out of the business logic. Can he use it as it is? What does the data layer need? The data layer really needs a database, right? So it needs a database to talk to. So what my friend needs to do now is to install a database. And also there would be other dependencies. So he would need to make sure that all other dependencies are satisfied. Think about when there's a change in the business logic. So let's say I am upgrading my to-do application to have some new business logic. Will he automatically get it? Nope. I'll need to actually create a jar and provide him a new version of the jar so that he can get the new version of the business logic. We cannot consume the output from the web layer, which is HTML, and there are a lot of problems associated with creating a jar and trying to reuse it that way. If the to-do application is able to provide output in a format that other applications are able to understand, then will it solve the problem? That's where the concept of a web service comes into picture. What we are looking at right now is the W3C definition of a web service. It says it's a software system designed to support interoperable machine-to-machine interaction over a network. The three keywords are interoperable, machine-to-machine interaction over a network. The first thing is web services are designed for application-to-application interaction. My to-do application is not a web service because it's not designed for application-to-application interaction right now. It's only designed for a human interaction. If another application wants to talk to it, the to-do application is not ready yet. Should be interoperable. Any other kind of application should be able to talk to my application. It can be application A, which is installed on .NET, application B, which is installed on Java, and application C may have been built using PHP. Irrespective of their technologies, they should be able to talk to my to-do service. That's when my to-do application will become a web service. And the last one is it should allow communication over a network. We were talking about this jar option, right? So when I create a jar and give it to my friend, then the jar is installed locally. Communication would happen within the boundaries of the system. The communication will not happen over the network. In that scenario, this is not really a web service. For an application to be a web service, it should allow communication over a network. Other applications should be able to talk to it. The applications could have been deployed anywhere. They might have been deployed on the same system, on a different system, or somewhere on the internet. They should be allowed to talk to my application. Only then my application will be a web service. What we have done in this video is try to understand the most important things that a web service should support. We learned that a web service should support application to application interaction, it should be interoperable, and it should allow communication over the network. In the next video, we will look at how to build web services like this.